Okay, we have arrived at a place called Fitness Junky. I checked the pictures out. It looks like a pretty decent spot. Looks like it's gonna have everything we need. I'm not sure what I'm gonna hit yet. The last 2 days that I hit, I kind of did some chest, which was kind of half-ass, and I did legs, which leg day was actually decent, but I need to feel some. A little bit more weight. I need to scratch that itch a little bit better. I don't know if you can tell how tired I am. I've just been napping all day. Cardio, napping, sitting by the pool, either sitting by the beach or sitting on a balcony, taking more naps. So I'll go into more detail later when I'm more awake. So yeah. So this gym actually turned out to be pretty freaking sweet. They had a whole bunch of equipment that we don't have at the house. Had super cool vibes, even like the way the walls were painted. The guy, when I walked in, he actually wanted to take a picture with me. I guess he competed. He may or may not recognize me, but I mean, that was pretty cool. This standing hamstring curl, not a big deal, but I've never used one. They don't have any around the gyms where I go, and it felt great. So instead of like a super focused workout, we just kind of hit. I wanted to play around with all the machines that I haven't used before, because I love this sport. I mean, it's fun. As hard as bodybuilding is, as hard as we push ourselves, as concentrated as the diet is, you gotta find some kind of fun to have. So if there's a machine or something that you haven't seen before, kind of want to test it out, different atmosphere, different area, you gotta have a good time, or else what are you doing? Of course, you gotta hit the adductors. Everybody neglects the adductors because they think it's a girl's machine, but then they step on stage and they have this big old gap between their legs and they look crazy. And then, when you put your legs together to create that bottom half of the side chest, having adductors so your hamstring can kind of roll to the bottom. Adductors are super important, so I will always hit this machine. I love hitting adductors. I believe this was an Arsenal tricep press. It looked pretty cool. I wanted to give it a shot, but after using it, I could take it or leave it. Then I just hit some good overhead press because I was a little disappointed about not getting that, scratching that itch, I like to say, with that tricep dip. But this definitely got there. I like that stretch when you get it right up underneath your armpits. And I'm 6'1", so my triceps, my limbs are weak points. Typically I'll be going against, guys shorter than me with short limbs, which are easy to grow. So I'm always going to have to hit arms. I'm always going to have to hit legs a little bit tougher than the shorter guys. Then hit some chest press, got some unilateral action, really good stretch, really good squeeze on these. I like this piece of equipment too. I follow them back. But I feel like I know they're talking about it, which is cool. I just need to make sure I'm ready because that means they're studying and they start following me doing that stuff. And now time for some posing. I mean, posing rounds are everything when it comes down to the, crunch time. And honestly, need to be posing in the off season as well, so you're prepared. Quarter turn right, quarter turn left, definitely my weak poses, and the ones I need to concentrate on. Turning and then cinching down those obliques, keeping that waist tight. At the pro level, it's going to come down to your flaws. They don't care how good you look, they want to pick you apart. When it comes down to you and somebody else and the decision is very close, they're going to see who starts to sweat, they're going to see whose stomach is going in and out, they're going to look for who is struggling. So you want to make sure that pose and conditioning is up to snuff, on par, and you need to not be gassed and not looking tired when it's game time. So posing is everything. If you're not focusing on this, especially, I say especially, close to showtime, but really if you're not focused on this at all, then you're missing a huge chunk of what's supposed to be going on. This is everything. So, especially between now and time for the show, you better believe I'll be doing posing rounds several times a week, if not every single time I'm in the gym. And then also for check-ins, I'll be doing posing. I'll be working on my breathing. As you can tell, I probably had a big meal right before the gym, but that's normal. Back at the condo, obviously did some more posing. Because that's what this is. I want to do well, and you have to practice. The more that you do this now, the easier it'll be when it's go time. You want it to be second nature. So I actually enjoyed, posing when we were outside of the condo. We were right next to the beach, so all I heard were the waves. It was pretty relaxed. It felt amazing outside. I had Brittany calling out the poses, and she knows exactly what to look for, what to fix. And at this point, I'm looking better than I have, making consistent improvements. And I was able to stay on plan while we were away from home. So just very happy that I was able to get this work done. And I actually enjoyed, the time at the gym. We hit another gym as well, but like I said, we were relaxing, enjoying ourselves. Still got all my cardio done, still got all of my meals in, still did everything correctly. I think the only thing that changed between me being at home and me being here was I had some cauliflower, which is technically not on the diet, just being fully transparent. But yeah, as you can see, just posing my ass off. I want to do well. My side tricep, they may or may not call a side tricep. I believe they did in like 2 classic physique shows this year, although it's not a classic physique shot, but it's something I'll be working on as well. And then, of course, my classic physique pose, I'm not sure which one I'll use, but I do like the single bicep. I do like the front lat spread. But yeah, I think that's all for this video, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this one out and go ahead and get working on some more content. Like I told you guys, I really want to stay on top of this. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.